What would you do if someone mocked your dreams with the whole world watching? Marcus Clarke gripped his mop on that rooftop, 53 floors up. Sweat traced the scar on his left shoulder, the one that ended his career, his marriage, his name. The sun hammered down. Heat waves shimmered off concrete. Behind Victoria Sterling, the helicopter waited. Not any helicopter. This one pulsed with blue neon lines along curves that belonged in sci-fi movies, not corporate rooftops. Neural interface, experimental, the kind that shouldn't exist outside classified bases. Victoria dangled the keys like she was teasing a dog. "Pilot this thing," she said, voice dripping condescension, "and I'll marry you." Her marketing team laughed. 3,000 people watching the live stream laughed. Comments flooded in. CEO roasts janitor with crying laughing emojis. Marcus didn't laugh. His right hand flexed. Muscle memory from 12 years of military flight, 7 years buried, the phantom weight of controls, throttle, collective, the lives that depended on steady hands. "You serious?" His voice came out quieter than he meant. Victoria stepped closer. Designer heels clicked concrete. Her perfume hit him. Expensive, French, the smell of a world he'd stopped belonging to. "As serious as you are qualified, Marcus." The words she didn't say landed harder. Not at all. One flight would change everything. Stay, because this challenge will expose a conspiracy, save a company, and prove that the most dangerous thing you can do is underestimate someone invisible. Marcus set down his mop. The wooden handle clattered against concrete. "All right," he said, "let's fly." Victoria's smile died. "Wait," she started. Too late. Marcus was already moving. Each step toward the helicopter shed something. The stoop in his shoulders straightened. The shuffle became a stride. Military precision. The janitor's uniform hung the same, but the man inside it transformed. He became someone he'd buried 7 years ago. He circled the aircraft. Fingers found the frame, traced custom welds, torque-compensated stabilizers. "Modified vertical thrust," he murmured. "Pulls left on ascent. Neural interface reads pilot biometrics." His hand stopped on a panel. "Marine Corps R&D, black budget project. Shouldn't exist outside Quantico." The laughter died. Victoria's face cycled through shock, calculation, fear. "How do you—" Marcus opened the door. The cockpit glowed blue, interfaces waking like they recognized him. He slid into the pilot seat. The harness settled across his chest with the weight of coming home. His hands moved without thought, left to collective, right to cyclic, feet to pedals. The helicopter sang. From the ground, someone whispered, "Is he actually—" The rotors caught. Whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. The sound every pilot knows in their bones. Their dreams, the quiet moments when they remember who they used to be. Marcus looked at Victoria through the cockpit glass. His eyes weren't a janitor's eyes anymore. "I know," he said into the headset, voice calm over screaming turbines. "I used to fly $300 million machines, medevac, combat zones, before you knew my name." The helicopter lifted. "Subscribe to HumanityStories, because what happens next will restore your faith in second chances. Smooth, perfect, no wobble, the kind of flying that looks easy because it's impossibly hard. 10 feet, 20, 50. The rooftop shrank. Victoria's hand covered her mouth. Her phone streamed to 15,000 viewers. Chat exploding. "Holy shit, and who is this, and no way." In the building below, Jerome, night shift maintenance, invisible like Marcus, watched through glass. His hand pressed the window. 12 years ago, different base, different unit. But he'd heard the stories. Captain Marcus Clarke. The pilot who saved 4 crew from a crash that should have killed them all. The pilot who shattered his shoulder and never flew again. Until now. Marcus wasn't thinking about Jerome. He was thinking about that day. Mechanical failure, screaming alarms, the choice between saving the bird or saving the crew. He chose the crew, always the crew. The VA doctor had been kind. Nerve damage is permanent, honorable discharge, honorable, like that word paid rent. Airlines sent form letters. Thank you for your service. But liability concerns? His wife was less formal. "I married a pilot, not a broken soldier playing janitor." She took their daughter. He took a mop. Sterling Industries didn't background check janitors. Marcus Clarke became invisible, night shift, head down, past buried in a locker that smelled like bleach, until Victoria Sterling made him a punchline. Now, 200 feet up, the city spreading beneath him like forgiveness, Marcus remembered what it felt like to be real. The landing was textbook, butter smooth, the kind that makes other pilots jealous. Marcus powered down, removed the headset, stepped out. Silence. Just cooling rotors and 30 people holding their breath. Victoria's phone showed 47,000 viewers. "Where did you learn that?" Her voice cracked. "Marine Corps, 12 years, 3 tours. Marcus's voice was empty of anger, which made it worse. "Before I cleaned your bathrooms." Her jaw clenched. Not embarrassment, rage. The specific rage of someone made small in front of an audience. "You lied on your application." "I put janitor," Marcus interrupted, soft as a knife. "That's what I am. You never asked what I was." Sarah from marketing held up her phone. "Ms. Sterling, the video. It's everywhere. People are asking if you meant the marriage proposal." Victoria's control shattered. "It was a joke." "Was it?" Marcus asked. "Or was it cruelty to someone you thought couldn't fight back?" "I built this company from nothing." She shook now, not anger, fear. "I don't need lectures from—" "The help?" Marcus finished. "Say it." She didn't. Her silence said everything. Sarah's whisper, 200,000 shares in 10 minutes. Victoria looked at Marcus like a woman drowning. She didn't know yet that he was the only one who could save her. Marcus's apartment was subtraction. 1 bedroom, cracked tile, a couch from a curb covered with a marine blanket. The kind of place you exist in when you've stopped living. His phone wouldn't stop, buzzing, ringing, notifications like incoming fire. HelicopterChallenge trending, 2 million views and climbing. Comments ranged from hero to fake to think pieces that missed the point. Then one text. Unknown number. "Captain Clarke, call me." Reeves. Marcus stared. His hand shook. Colonel Reeves, his CO. The man who'd pinned the medal on his chest after the crash, who'd said at his discharge hearing, "This man saved 4 lives at the cost of his career." Remember that. 10 years of silence. Marcus called. "Marcus." That voice, gravel and gunpowder. "Saw you fly, shoulder holding up?" "Manageable, sir." "Don't lie to me, Captain." A pause. "That helicopter. Where'd Sterling get it?" "I don't—" "That's classified Marine Corps tech, neural interface. Designs went missing 3 years ago. Someone's building them, selling them." Another pause. "And you just proved on camera they work." Cold sank into Marcus's bones. "You think she stole it?" "I think someone did. You're invisible enough to find out who." Reeves's voice dropped. "You still have clearance, inactive but there. I need someone inside, someone they'd never suspect." "I'm a janitor, sir." "No. Firm. Final. You're a ghost, and ghosts can go anywhere." The line went dead. Marcus sat in darkness, his 2 lives colliding, realizing he'd just been drafted for a war he didn't understand. Monday morning hit different, eyes everywhere, whispers like static, phones turning, pretending not to record. Marcus had gone viral, 5 million views, news segments, a GoFundMe he didn't want. Security stopped him. "Mr. Clarke, Ms. Sterling wants to see you." "I have toilets. Now, sir." The executive floor was violence disguised as luxury. Victoria's office overlooked the city he'd flown over. She stood with her back to the door. "Close it," she said. Marcus closed it. She spun. Perfect makeup, exhausted eyes. 20 million views. My board wants me out. PR says I'm trending below influencers who eat Tide Pods. Marcus said nothing. "You could end me." Her voice dropped. "One interview about how the CEO mocked a veteran. That's all it takes." "Is this damage control?" "No." She moved to her desk, gripped its edge. "I'm offering you a deal." Marcus waited. Her control cracked. "My father built this company. Died when I was 23. Left me a boardroom of men betting on my failure. I clawed my way here. 15 years. Her voice wavered. "I don't joke, Marcus, but I made a mistake, and it'll cost me everything unless I help you." She met his eyes. Real fear lived there. "I need a pilot, not for PR, for real. Emergency response systems, medical evacuation, disaster relief." She paused. "The neural interface only works with you, your biometrics, your instincts." That felt true and terrifying. "Why trust you?" Her laugh was broken glass. "You shouldn't. But maybe we both survive if we try." Marcus thought of Reeves, the mission, being a ghost. "Wednesday, I'll decide then. He left, texting Reeves, I'm in. Something's wrong with that helicopter. It knows me. Wednesday dawn came cold. Marcus arrived to find Victoria flanked by 2 men in dark suits, FBI badges. His blood went ice. Captain Clarke, the older one, stepped forward. Agent Dawson, FBI, we've investigated Sterling Industries 18 months, technology theft, military contracts. Victoria's face was stone. Marcus reached for his phone, but Dawson shook his head. Colonel Reeves contacted us 3 days ago, after your video. The helicopter uses stolen Marine Corps schematics, Dawson continued. Black budget. Someone's manufacturing them, selling them. Until you flew it, we couldn't prove Sterling had one. Marcus looked at Victoria. Her expression shattered. I didn't steal anything. Her voice broke. I was set up. By whom? My CTO, Richard Tanner, brought me designs 2 years ago. Said he developed them independently. She pulled out her phone with shaking hands. I didn't know they were stolen until 6 months ago. Someone contacted me, called themselves Ghost Pilot. Marcus's stomach dropped. Victoria opened encrypted messages, technical specs only a pilot would know. I thought it was military intelligence. I've been gathering evidence. Dawson scanned them. These originated from a VA hospital server in Maryland. Night shifts, your old base. The pieces fell. Jerome. Marcus ran. Elevator, basement, server room. Jerome sat surrounded by laptops, looking small and tired. Figured you'd work it out, Captain. Sad smile. Always were the smartest. We served together? Different unit, but I heard the stories, the crash, the sacrifice. Jerome's eyes glistened. When I found Tanner stealing military tech that could kill soldiers, I couldn't let it stand. So I became a ghost. You used me, Victoria said, broken. I needed the world watching. You to face your company. Marcus to remember, Tanner to make a mistake. Jerome handed Dawson a thumb drive. Everything. He's leaving tonight, 8 p.m. Dawson's phone rang. Tanner's in custody. Tension broke. Victoria sank. My company is clean, Dawson said. You'll face audits, but you're not culpable. She looked at Marcus, eyes raw. I'm sorry. You saved everything, and I treated you like nobody. Marcus's voice came quiet. I was nobody until I wasn't. 6 months later. The helicopter, repainted, certified, legal, wore Sterling Emergency Response Division logos, weapon to lifeline. Marcus stood beside it in a flight suit. Victoria beside him, also transformed. Ready? She asked. They'd rebuilt everything. The company, the technology, trust. Victoria ate lunch with staff now, knew janitors' names, said, thank you. The board kept her. Marcus had turned down every airline offer. Why emergency response? Victoria had asked. Medevac pilots save lives. That's what I joined for. Same mission, different war. Jerome ran cybersecurity now. FBI commendation on his wall. Sunday coffees with Marcus. Sarah directed veteran initiatives. 8 VA partnerships. 31 veteran hires last month. Victoria's voice crackled. That marriage proposal, on the rooftop. Marcus glanced over, real smile. I was cruel, she said, but I learned something. Second chances aren't just for companies. Warmth in Marcus's chest, not romance, respect, partnership. I'm saying if you want to run this division, I'd be honored to work as equals. She extended her hand. Marcus took it. Deal, but I'm keeping my mop. So you remember where we started? She laughed. Real laughter over rotors. Marcus lifted the helicopter. The neural interface hummed, reading his piece. 2 years later, they accepted a national award. Marcus in dress blues. Second chances aren't rare, he said. Invisibility isn't permanent. When someone gives you a chance, even as a joke, take it. Fly. Later, Specialist Rodriguez approached. Army mechanic, discharged, no callbacks. Can you fly? Marcus asked. No, sir, just fix things. Good. He handed her Jerome's card. We need mechanics. Her eyes went wide. Really? Really, we don't care what you were. Victoria appeared. You're building something bigger. I'm building what someone built for me. A reason to be visible. Somewhere in the city, another person held a mop and dreamed. This time, someone would see them. What moment made someone finally see you? Share your story and subscribe to Humanity Stories for more tales that prove everyone deserves to be seen.